I need a belt, and I thought since I have oodles and oodles of macrame cord that I would make it out of macrame cord because I don't want to spend any money. And then I was thinking, you know what would be really cool is if it's one of those medieval ring belts. You know the kind that hangs down really long and then you wrap it around and it has this cool ring in it. And I love this idea, and so I didn't want to let go of this idea. But then I was like, I don't have a ring. And I was kind of like, ugh, I don't feel like buying a ring. So then I wasn't making anything, and then I was like, I still need a belt. I need a belt for this outfit, and I'm not wearing the outfit because I don't have a belt. And then I also remembered that when I was 9 years old, I bought, well, my mother bought, my parents bought items to be made into a dress, and the pattern had a little ring in the center. And long story short, basically the sewing instructor said, oh no, you're not actually allowed to make that pattern, you have to make this pattern, even though earlier it was on the approved list. Crazy story, don't want to get into it. Scarred me for years, but I thought, maybe I still have the ring. And guess what? I do still have the ring from when I was 9 years old. And this is why we never throw out any crafting supplies, because you just never know. I'm going to try to see if this will work for a ring belt, because I think that's actually a really nice size. I need it to be about, for the outfit I want it, I need it to be about a little over an inch of width. We're gonna tie some cord onto this and see if we can make a belt. The thing that I don't like about macrame is that you have to decide your length before you start knotting it. At least I don't know how to add on cord once it's been cut. And like I said, I want this to be a really long belt. I want it to hang down after it's been knotted and looped, whatever. And so I'm not sure how long to make the cord. So I also am not sure what kind of knot I'm going to do, and because I'm sure that people who do macrame all the time know how much each knot takes, but I don't know that. So I'm just going to cut it really long, and then we're just going to trim everything off at the end. And if you have ideas for scrap bits, like smaller bits, I guess that's what people make earrings from. Should I make earrings? Should I do that? Is that still a thing? Let me know what to do with scrap pieces of macrame cord. I would like to do something fun with it besides just stuffing it in animals and pillows. Here we go. When I cut this, like each thing's gonna be folded in half and it's gonna be knotted up. I feel like, oh, maybe I went a little bit too crazy. Ceiling to floor doubled up? No, longer than that. Ceiling's not that high in this basement. What? I have a tangly mess already. This is the right length. What is going on here? Where's the end of the rope? I feel like I'm already at the end of my rope. This is going to take so long. What happened to my nice, quick, easy Saturday project? Pretty soon I'm gonna start blaming my materials. No, that's right. I did it! So this is what I have going so far. It's supposed to be leaves. I don't know if it's really looking like leaves, but I feel like I'm getting better as I go along. I had to spend a fair bit of time getting all these guys organized. Boo! As you can see, I have some other projects going on here, but we're gonna come back to the belt. We have a belt here. There's leaf pattern up here. You can't see it anymore. It's too high up. It's just beyond you. Hello. So what are we gonna do? It needs to be longer, and I got tired of what I was doing earlier and started doing just the, I don't know, the macrame thingamajiggy that you see everywhere, because it's fast and I know how to do it, kinda, sorta. But I'm gonna do a couple more inches of this and then switch back to the leaf so that in the front it has the pretty leaf pattern. And then hopefully I have the cord is long enough. We'll see how this turns out, but I'm gonna get going again. Hopefully we can get it done. My worst fears were realized when I did run out of some cord on a couple pieces. And I had to conquer my fear and figure out how to add more cord. And it wasn't so bad. You basically just do the same knot, but with a new piece, I cut it extra long so it wouldn't happen again. And then you just tuck the shorter pieces behind the back. And when you're all done with the project, then you tuck it into the knots with a crochet hook. But it was really fiddly and very annoying all the way around. So I don't recommend. I mean, it happens, obviously, when you're doing something really long. I don't know how I would have been able to figure out exactly the right length because you have the working cord and you can't really control how long that one goes. I don't know. It's weird. It's macrame. I don't make the rules. The working one always ends up shorter than the ones that get knotted around the working cord. It's madness. I know. I don't understand it, but here we are. And here I am just continuing to knot normally, and I'll tuck the shorter pieces behind so I just don't accidentally start using them again. Finally made it to the end, and I'm just doing a little twisted knot, loopy thing at the bottom just to finish it all off, and I think it looks really pretty that way. Grabbing a crochet hook, which ended up being a really good tool for this. I've always used like a really big darning needle, but the crochet hook did a really good job. I grabbed a smaller one that was a little bit easier to push through the knots, and here I am just working away those shorter bits from the cord that was too short. And so I'm just looping them around a couple of the knots, and that will hold it secure. And here's the finished belt. Woohoo! I'm really happy with how it turned out, although I would have liked it to be a tiny bit wider, but considering that this was no spend, not buying anything, using what you have, I'm super pleased with it. I still have some more macrame cord, so let me know what I should make next. If you liked this video, please like, and if you had fun, subscribe, because there's going to be some more quackiness going on and you want to be here. And with that, stay quacky.